Hey, what's up, William? Quick demo video for you for your Graflex. This is by 89 Sabers. So I just got this done. I've been working on this for the last couple days. Just wrapped it up this afternoon. So this is installed with the Proffie V2. It's got CCSabers LEDs in there. I put the PCB way down into the blade socket so that you would get shine through on your glass eye. This is a 2-button setup, so your activation is going to be right here, and then your auxiliary is your slide switch right here. And then this guy right here is your blade retention. For the purpose of this video though, I'm not going to use it. I'm actually going to back it out right now. The blade fits in there super snug, and there's no need for me to use it, you know, just demoing your saber. But when you get it, depending on what you like to do with your sabers, you probably going to want to use it. It takes a flathead screwdriver, no big deal. I'm just backing it out right now so I don't have to mess with it later. Yeah, so right there, that's your blade retention, okay? So to get to everything, what you want to do is unclamp this piece right here. It's super tight. I did lock this in pretty tight so it would hold everything. So we just pull that down like that. Now when you do that, this card might be just a tad loose on you. So just watch out for that, okay? So we'll flip this down. We'll take this handle, twist it counterclockwise and pull it off. I gotta do this left-handed, man. So pull it off just like this. It is a little snug, but it comes off. And then this is what you've got. Here's your chassis. Hope you like the chassis. I'm starting to do a little something different. I'm trying to make them stand out just a little bit more than what you see everywhere now, right? Everybody's got a 3D printer. They're printing their own chassis, which is great. But I like to finish mine, and I'm starting to, you know, just try to make it stand out just a little bit. So hopefully you appreciate that there. Little something over here. I still do put solo sabers in Arabesh. It's just around all this circuitry and stuff like that. And you've got your Proffie board right here. You can see it better like that. It's an extremely tight snap fit down into the shelf. So if you ever needed to pop your board up, you could do it with a pair of tweezers or something, and then don't be afraid to snap it in. I make that a really tight tolerance so that, I mean, you could really hear it just snap in place when you're pushing it down, and that's how I like it. And then you've got a removable battery. So spring side in here is going to be your negative side of your battery, right? Don't ever put your battery in backwards. You got a 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker in here. It sounds really good, right? So we'll throw our battery in. Battery is a snug fit.
Why are you here?
Super loud. We'll put the handle back on. Just line it up with that J-lock system, and then when you'll twist it clockwise, and then when you get to here, just push this back into place. Now, when you lock this clamp down, it tightens this guy. Hold your handle down, hold your clamp card down. Everything's nice and secure, right? So you've got motion controls as well. You got a nice shine through on your glass eye. Auxiliary. You twist off. Or if you didn't want to use motion controls, you could just tap this button. And then tap it again and turn it off. And a lot of times to get to your soundtracks on these guys, what you want to do is just hold this button down for a second and then let go. Underneath this cobalt ring, there are some slots for sound venting in the pommel. So it sounds really good. I've got the speaker to 1900 right now. With these Smuggler's Outpost Elites, you know, you can push 2200, 2400. I probably wouldn't go past 2400. But I usually like to start out at 1900, and then I just let you guys just do your thing other than that. You know, I mean, if you want to tweak it after you get it, right? 1900 is a good starting point for me. So that's what we got. I'm going to use my small test blade on this guy because I haven't taken my my 2-footer right here. I haven't sanded it down enough yet to fit in the 89 Sabers. All the 89 Sabers are very tight for their blade sockets, no matter what model you're dealing with. So, you know, I've had this guy for a long time, and it works great. Going into these guys, I don't have to fight it. So you just want to go in with it until you feel those pins. You feel it stop, and then you can lock the blade down. Nice smooth swing. Flash on flash. There it is. Now you do have battle mode. It's easier to engage that when you have a full length blade and you tap the blade or you tap the saber and you'll initiate blade lockup and it will stay until you pull away from it. I did bump your sensitivity up to this guy to a 3.6 because the speaker's loud and I didn't want false clashes. But what I find when I do that is it's harder to engage battle mode when I have a small test blade in. That's the trade-off. But you probably don't have a test blade. You probably have a full-length blade. To get to your sound fonts, what you want to do is just hit auxiliary when the blade is off. I left all these stock fonts on here for you, right? Nice shine through.
Smooth.
We'll go back to the beginning.
King C. Smooth.
You're hard to get rid of.
Very easy to push. The Graflex is a classic, man. It was the first saber I owned, the first one I saw. It's always nice to do these. These are what I started off installing when I first started installing sabers. I always just love this saber. It's always really nice to sit down and do one of these guys. So we're gonna take the blade out. I'm just gonna twist it out because I don't have it locked in, remember. We'll come back through and we'll flip this clamp down, come over here and twist our handle off, pull it out, and then from the battery side, or I'm sorry, from the positive side of your battery, which is up here next to your speaker, you can just come in here with your finger and pop it out just like that. And then we'll put your handle back on. That's basically your saber. I did put a copy of your config file on your SD card. So if you're familiar with Proffie and you want to give it a go to change something or add something, whatever you want to do, you'll find that config file on your SD card, and so you can see exactly what I did there, and you can build off of that if you want. But anyway, that's your saber. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, try to get this guy out in the mail to you tomorrow. All right, thanks.